Hey guys, welcome back to another Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of All You Can Eat with Thrive. We're here at Kichigade BKC with our main man Moses. He's gonna be cooking a salad. I'm gonna make a sandwich. We're gonna show you how to do it because you probably don't know. That's why you're watching this video. Teaching you how to make the food. Let's get into it. See you inside. So right now you're gonna watch me make a sandwich, watch him make a salad. I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions while you do it. What's your guilty pleasure food combination that no one else fucks with?
When I was prepping for class, actually, there was this one thing that I used to love, which was essentially freshly cut apples with peanut butter.
You know there's someone in my office who likes that, so I don't blame you. If someone is coming to Bombay for the first time, what are the 5 food places you're taking them to?
There's this hotel in Colaba called St. Martin's Hotel or something like that, Martin's, but it's essentially Portuguese Goan cuisine.
Okay.
It's a small canteen. You get some incredible food for like $150 and like custard. It's crazy. Any place with good Malwani cuisine is great. This one is really close to my heart. I tend to like not go there too often because I don't want the novelty to die. It's called Taj Mahal Tea Palace in Bandra.
That's a nice place. That's actually, you got taste, man.
Thank you. That's a personal favorite. 2 more.
2 more, only 3 down.
Kitchen Garden.
Kitchen Garden.
Come on, we got to
Like
represent.
represent.
Kitchen Garden. And okay, I'm gonna give you another deep cut.
Give me any name, anywhere you would take anybody.
There are more, but like Taj Mahal Tea Palace is definitely though. I mean, I shouldn't be revealing it, but definitely like it's one of those places that is on the top. Like I spent my New Year's at Taj Mahal Tea Palace. So
This year?
This year, yeah. I brought New Year's just by going there.
Alone?
I should. I think
Tell
I
us
should
who
move
did
to,
you begin New Year's with, Moses?
So I'm putting. We start with soba noodles first. We put which is essentially buckwheat noodles.
Okay, we'll let that slide. Roses with an M. Was that originally the intention behind your name, or did you come up with it yourself?
No, it's actually very funny because they can pronounce my name, but sometimes they get a little mixed up.
Like?
A lot of people sometimes confuse it with moss, like mosses.
Mosses.
Right?
Mosses
Called. So I think, and also like even the pronunciation of it, sometimes people call it Moses. So I kind of like, I thought essentially the pronunciation is Moses.
Okay.
And the way I could explain it to somebody was roses, but with an M.
Alright. Kraken has been around for a while now. Could you give us a backstory about how you came together?
So when I was a teenager, right, I was super into finding out what's in the massive expanse, just the water bodies that are there,
Okay.
like whether it's like oceans or seas. So I was like super into sea creatures,
Okay.
or like knowing about if there are any undiscovered entities in uncharted waters. Like, I was obsessed with it. I was my wallpaper were essentially like sightings of like the Loch Ness monster. So I was obsessed with like this thing, whatever it could be. Like even before I had a band, I was like, if I have a band, I'll call it Track.
So it came to life.
So yeah, so essentially I was like, a lot of people would be, would ask me, hey, are you in a band? And I didn't have a band. I was like, yeah, it's called Kraken. And I would have nothing. Like there would be nobody who wanted to play with me. It just sort of happened that I kind of retrofitted a band into. So I think that's how it happened.
Mr. Guitar Hall Short, what does a girl need to do to get a date with you?
2 things actually. One is you need to just have a very honest smile. Second thing, if you smell nice, I will notice you. See this nose right here, it's pretty long and quite sensitive. I will pick you out if you smell nice. I think that's a huge thing. And I remember smells more than I remember like other
Names.
things. Tell me one thing. If you meet 50 people in a day, would you remember everybody's name?
No.
It's just a little difficult.
What's the most difficult part of being on the set of Class?
For me, it was the fact that I was a first-time actor. I hadn't done any play, any theatre. I had never auditioned for a web series. Never even auditioned for a TVC actually, for that matter. Like, it was my first audition in life. So when I was on set, and truth be told, the character that I play, Sharan Gujral, is a bit of a curveball. I had to do a lot of research, which was fine. But how do you get your research to come out in your execution? That was tough.
If you had to change something about Sharan on Class, what would it be?
Terrible choice in women. Terrible choice in men too, actually. Like, come on, dude. But
Make better friends.
Make better friends.
What does your ideal off day look like?
So my ideal day would be driving for a couple of hours within the city, finding a nice fair, having a really solid cup of coffee, maybe a croissant, maybe a soba salad. Then, you know, one thing that's a staple on an off day is some really solid khichdi, man.
Tell me something. If you could choose any role, past or present, in a film, like television show or anything, which one would it be?
Actually, one movie that I absolutely love watching, and I don't want to ever play it because I don't think I can really do justice to it because of how well it was done. It's this movie called Kameene with Shahid Kapoor, directed by Vishal Bhardwaj. I think that movie really changed my life when I watched it. Then I'm a huge fan of this movie called Lars and the Real Girl. It's a Ryan Gosling film. I thought his performance in it was fantastic. I would love to get a chance to maybe do something similar.
Straight up.
I'm kind of confused as to what else I can
Bro,
add.
I think you can add some vegetables. There's a lot of vegetables.
Yeah, I haven't added enough vegetables, I feel.
Do you want to go with, there's chandra tomatoes, you added that, there's eggplants, there's mushrooms,
You know what?
there's beetroot.
Eggplants sound pretty cool.
Eggplants sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm behind this man while he says that.
Brinjals.
That's the move. He's still not picking it up.
Brinjals.
You like eggplants, no? What? As someone who studied in Delhi,
Yeah.
what's the most goated post-college snack place?
Tibetan food. In
Tibetan food is nice. In
But I'm always
Dehradun, I
very
had
good.
Tibetan
Like
food.
tingmo and a good thukpa. Oh, that cheese kind of. Should I add cheese?
You could.
You know, why not, right?
Some squirt in the bottle, I'm having fun.
Whoa, that looks
Alright.
really good.
My sandwich is ready. You heard All You Can Eat with Thrive. We're all about taking food personally. So I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna give you like situations and moments and emotions and just name things. And you're gonna tell me what's the first food that comes to your mind on a flight.
A really solid salmon fillet.
Hotel room.
I've had way too many pastas in hotel rooms, so I guess.
Backstage.
Backstage to coffee. Like, I have way too much coffee.
From where?
Usually, I'm good with Utakai, third wave, anything that's not instant coffee. No instant coffee.
Post gig.
A nice Mughlai spread in Delhi. Big one. Any good place.
Name one place.
Gotta rep my Qureshi's.
Qureshi's.
I gotta rep Qureshi's.
Late night munchies.
Either a really solid burger or a pizza.
Burger from where?
In Mumbai, I think I really enjoy good flippin'. It's good. It's a new one called Burgery. There's also Nino's, which is nice. Then in Delhi, there's Burger Ram.
Post breakup.
I think Dal Chawal.
Dal chawal.
Dal
He's keeping it
chawal
simple.
with you know that freshly cut salad. Pudine ki chutney.
Pudine ki chutney. That's the move. I
You know
respect
what I'm
it.
saying? Just like I want to feel my mom's love. Like I want to feel that nice place. So what if I've been broken up with? So what if you don't love me anymore? So please call me. I'm waiting.
What you have in post sex?
Super carb loaded.
When you think of, like, you hear the word Delhi, what's the first food that comes to your mind?
I honestly like, for me, it's kebabs.
What's your favorite dessert?
I don't know. I really love a pineapple pastry, man. My favorite cake is caramel or butterscotch.
What's your party trick that no one knows about?
I have really good sense of telling jokes that aren't funny. So it kind of puts people at ease. I'm not a funny guy. So it's like, for example, if we met for the first time at a party, it's going to be like me trying really hard to be funny because the greatest compliment that anybody could give me is like, hey Moses, you're a funny guy. So I try really hard for that.
When can we expect new music?
Next month, hopefully.
Next month?
Yes, that's
That's
what we're
Feb.
aiming for. Yes, we're aiming for Feb.
What?
I'm working on a couple. I want to talk about it once I have it with me in my hand.
Do you want to manifest?
I manifest that I am putting out music around the time this video comes out.
You heard it here first. If you had your own restaurant, what would it be called and what would you serve?
You know, I actually have a dream of owning a cafe eventually. Like, I want to open up a cafe. And I only want to serve two things: croissant and coffee.
Fair enough. But what would you call what's the name? What would you call it?
The Moses experience.
Let's say you get to work on a track with SZA. What would it be called and what would the music video look like?
I would love to make a really heavy song with SZA, like proper metal song with a breakdown. And the music video is gonna look like a Deftones music video, like super new metal / grunge 2000s aesthetic. You know, Adidas Superstars, Jinko jeans, that kind of vibe.
I think this is Moses' most apt answer where he knows exactly what he wants. But tell me, last question, Moses, for the night. When is Class Season 2 coming? He started this question. He's fucking done. Kota khatam.
Can we wrap this up?
Can we wrap this? Bro, I'm eating a sandwich and Sarah, there's no way we can wrap this.
I genuinely, I have no answer.
He
No
has no
guesses.
clue.
I have no clue because I know they're writing it again.
And one woman died.
But that's
You
also-
killed someone.
But that's also spoiler
तो उसको
alert.
जान ली.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen Class 1,
You know, just right now, like right before we started this, I got an email from somebody saying, Moses, I thought you were an incredible human being, but why did you kill Suhani? I'm like, buddy,
it's been a year.
no, it's also, it's like you're confusing the real world with the real world. Sharon, why did you kill Suhani? I could answer it, but Moses didn't kill Suhani. Sharon did. Spoiler. Accidentally. Spoiler alert for love.
Thank you, Moses. That wraps up All You Can Eat with Moses. But before we go, I want him to sign something. But it's called the All You Can Tawa.
Oh shit. Wow.
We want you to sign it.
There you go.
Dude, this man knew he was going to become something when he made a signature when he was young.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, जब मैं बड़ा होऊंगा, तब मैं कुछ बनूंगा. Thank you, Moses, for being on this. Thank you for watching All You Can Eat with Moses. We appreciate you being there.
Thanks, guys.
We see you in the next one. Good night. Take care.
And we're at Kitchen Garden having a lovely salad and a sandwich and some great coffee with AB.
With Moses. We'll call you later.